journey into the world outside. A journey full of challenges and promises.
We welcome their proud parents who are here to support them on their journey ahead. We are also very honored to have with us our chief guest, Mr. Gaurav Tiwari, Chief Campaign Manager of Aam Aadmi Party. We will request all of you to please rise for the sing song.
On behalf of the principal, staff and students of St. Mary's School, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the class of 2014. We are extremely honored and privileged to have with us Mr. Gaurav Tiwari, Campaign Manager of the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Tiwari is an MBA from Safdarjung, Pune and was working as a business development manager with Wipro when he moved abroad to help sell Wipro products internationally. It was during his stint abroad that he became aware of the poor image of India at the international level. This galvanized him into returning to his motherland, joining hands with the Aam Aadmi Party and making a major impact in the recently held elections. We welcome you, sir. We also welcome our loved parents and guests who have made time to be a part of this important occasion in their child's life. I welcome you all once again to the valedictory ceremony of the batch of 2014. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashmita. We now have the readings. The first reading from the Bible by Jyotsna.
Proverbs chapter 8, verses 1 to 19. Listen, wisdom is calling out. Reason is making herself heard. On the hilltops, near the roads, and at the crossroads she stands. At the entrance to the city, besides the gate, she calls. I appeal to you, mankind. I call to everyone on earth. Are you immature? Learn to be mature. Are you foolish? Learn to have sense. I am wisdom. I am better than jewels. Nothing you want can compare with me. I am wisdom, and I have insight. I have knowledge and sound judgment. To honor the Lord is to hate evil. I love those who love me. Whoever looks for me can find me. I have riches and honor to give, prosperity and success. What you get from me is better than the finest gold, better than the purest silver.
Thank you, Jyotsna. Sundar and Ekta now recite a couple of slokas from the Gita.
Yadhai karmani sangam tyaktuva karutiya lipyati nasakapi padmapadrami vambasa. अर्थात जो कर्म योगी अपने समस्त कार्य को
ईश्वर के लिए अर्पण करता है, अर्थात कर्म फल के लिए कार्य नहीं करता है। वह कर्म करते हुए भी उसमें लिप्त नहीं होता है, जैसे जल में रहते हुए भी कमल जल में लिप्त नहीं होता है।
युक्तः कर्म फलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते। अर्थात समस्त कार्य ईश्वर के लिए है, मेरे लिए नहीं। इस प्रकार का निश्चय वाला कर्मयोगी परम ज्ञानी कहलाता है, जो बंधनमुक्त परम शांति को प्राप्त करता है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Sundar and Ekta. May I request Divya Sahab to read an extract from the Prophet written by Khalil Gibran.
Then said a rich man, "Speak to us of giving." And he answered, "You give, but little when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. For what are your possessions but things you keep and guard for fear you may need them tomorrow? And tomorrow, what shall tomorrow bring to the overprudent dog, burying bones in the trackless sand, as he follows the pilgrims to the holy city? And what is fear of need, but need itself? Is not dread of thirst when your well is full, the thirst that is unquenchable? There are those who give little of the much which they have, and they give it for recognition, and their hidden desire makes their gifts unwholesome. And there are those who have little and give it all. These are the believers in life and the bounty of life, and their coffer is never empty. There are those who give with joy, and that joy is the reward. And there are those who give with pain, and that pain is their baptism. And there are those who give and know not pain in giving, nor do they seek joy, nor give with mindfulness of virtue. They give, as in yonder valley, the marble breathes its fragrance into space. Through the hands of such as these, God speaks, and from behind their eyes, He smiles upon the earth.
Thank you, Divya. Students of class 11 will sing, "I Will Trust in You."
My
बात है होठों तक तो आई नहीं, बस आंखों से है झांकती। तुमसे कभी मुझसे कभी कुछ लफ्ज़ है वो मांगती। लो आज इस एहसास को देकर कुछ शब्द उधार, कहना ही पड़ेगा यारों, अलविदा SMS, अलविदा। The day we entered class 12, we knew that it was the beginning of the last investiture, the last environmental memorial lecture, the last house day, PT period, recess, and finally, our last day. We knew this would happen, but there are still so many goodbyes pending to be said, so many thank yous yet to be told. Starting from Koshi ma'am, who have always built up the stronger human in us, to Jacob sir's love and his perfect mix of fun and strictness, to Joe sir's unparalleled patience, who successfully tolerated us for 3 long years only with his charming smile, to Chetan sir's innumerable acquaintances, who always managed to make our BSc chapters interesting, to Jacob ma'am's motherly love and her unending challenges, which were always accompanied by her cute, wicked smile. Ma'am, untiring attempts to make us find our focus. Ma'am, we promise we won't let you down in words. To call ma'am's comforting hug and her words of wisdom. To Roy ma'am's affection and to each and every teacher who made us who we are today. Goodbye to running after Ram Bhaiya, to setting up mics and photocopies. He has been a great help always. To Netra Bhaiya's little quirks. To Ramesh Bhaiya, who kept our classes clean and was the savior after cake fights, to welcome speeches and vote of thanks, to shouting at you people for straightening your lines, to exchanging hellos which were yelled out in corridors, to bowing down and wishing namaste to our teachers, to the melody which played to soothe us during double PSD periods, to excitedly volunteering to help with the smart board, to successfully persuading Joe sir every time to grant us PT in his economics period. And it can go on forever like this, so I better cut it short. The school has given us a whole book of memories to cherish. But more than that, it has given us the courage to dream and build up new memories. It has always been that safety net where, whenever we fell, it held us and prepared us to stand up again. This is the basic lesson that St. Mary's teach you. Grab every opportunity that comes your way. Try, make mistakes, learn. Because here, there are people to teach you and forgive you. I remember when once I was feeling low, Ram Bhaiya came to me and said, "Why are you so upset?" Such is the love we have received and the belongingness we have shared with each member of the school. In the last few months, we have been experiencing a mix of contradicting emotions, from being happy to sometimes being sad, from moments of regret to gaining a sense of achievement and accomplishment, from being overexcited to feeling low, from fighting to apologizing. We have tried to squeeze in every bit of it. My batch, especially the commerce section, we have had the time of our lives. You have always known my moods and we have shared so many special moments together. I found some really great friends in you and thank you for always understanding me as a head girl and as Ramya herself. Council mates, we have faced a lot together. Yes, we have made so many mistakes, but then we have learned too. From knowing more people, making new friends, learning to work as a team, taking up responsibilities, handling criticisms, we have learned it all. And it does feel great when your juniors come up to you and say, "Dee, you'll be missed." Though I know we won't be remembered here for long, but the memories we take with us will always be cherished. It's here where I've transformed from a shy introvert Suramya to a more vibrant, bold, and cheerful one who has even learned to crack lame jokes confidently. Well, it's time to go, to close our favorite chapter. But unless we move on, we'll never get to know the beautiful story which is yet to unfold. I quote J.R.R. Tolkien, "Your time may come, do not be too sad. you cannot be always thrown into. You will have to be fun and whole for many years. We have so much to enjoy, so much to be and to do. And we'll do it, my friends. We'll make this institution proud, our teachers proud who made us capable of doing it. Because it does not end here. This is what St. Mary's has always taught us. As we pack up the suitcase of our memories, there is a lot to look forward to. इसलिए एक आखिरी बार dedicating a few lines written by Aditya to the most treasure moments spent here, I bid you my final farewell. न भूलेगा सेंट मेरीज का प्यार दुलार और मीठी फटकार याद रहेगा वक्त से कभी न मानना हार दिल में आपकी यादें कर ली है मकाम उम्र भर आपकी याद रहेगी पैगाम तो जाते जाते दोस्तों ले लो हमारा आखिरी सलाम गुड बाय सेंट मेरीज लॉट्स ऑफ लव टेक केयर
Head girl, Suramya Agrawal, to vice head girl, Ashmita Fukan.
Outgoing sports captain, Saurav Goyal, to incoming sports captains, Kavya Sharma and Kanish Chachra.
Outgoing Satpura House Captain, Gunjan Sandhani, to the Vice House Captain, Samriddhi Pradhan.
Outgoing Khasi House Captain, Aditya Joshi, to the Vice House Captain, Shikha Malik.
Outgoing Ajanta House Captain, Pooja Sharma, to the Vice House Captain, Jolkaran Singh.
Outgoing Chevrolet House Captain, Tanvi Sharma, to the Vice House Captain, Sneha Arora. The students is now presenting him, Shepherd of my soul.
Dear children, because you are today the guests of honor and all the heads of the school, our parents and esteemed guests, teachers, and of course, a special welcome to Anna Mann. She's here with us this morning. Our very own principal, Dr. Annie Koshi. Join me in congratulating her on this great, remarkable feat, a feather in her cap, her PhD, despite all her commitments, despite all her responsibilities. Congratulations formally, ma'am. Once again, we are here for the farewell, of course. And the same old story, the same old speeches, which probably you've heard too many. And especially the one from me. I guess you're tired of hearing it, but please, one more time. You are, as you see, on the brink of moving into life beyond St. Mary's. It is a moment, as you rightly said, of mixed emotions. For some, it is excitement of finishing 13 years of education and stepping into a world of freedom, away from the prying and stern eyes of the teachers, away from the do's and the don'ts. For others, leaving school structure and heading for the unknown brings a sense of anxiousness and perhaps sadness. But there comes a moment in life when we must move on, for change is inevitable. It is evident fresh challenges will be faced, and it is inevitable that things may seem different. It might be a bit shaken and stirred. But, to quote from the Bible, to everything there is a reason and a time to every purpose under heaven. As you look back to these 13 years, you realize that you have come a long way from where you first set your tentative and hesitant steps into the school campus. And you can scarcely believe it, that it is all going to be over soon. The years of hard work and perspiration, the seasons of mental relaxation, studying, homework, examination, postponement, and procrastination, exemplary school certification, parents and teachers, perhaps an inspiration, friendships of lifelong duration, all these years of school education. We who are part of these 13 years do realize how much you have progressed. From those toddlers in the nursery school we see just before us, young, confident young ladies and gentlemen who are so very clear about what they want, who have their minds, who have discovered their talents and their potentials. For me and all the teachers here, I'm sure, it has been an honor and privilege to be part of your great journey, which is imbued with so many memories, some good, some not so good, but an overall perfect package. Dear children, as you get ready to embark on this exciting journey, take a moment to reflect on everything you have achieved. Take a moment to look back and see how far you have come. Of course, some of you may have perhaps achieved more than the others with comparative ease, while some might have had to work a little harder and had to dig deeper to find the resolve to continue to meet the challenges. And some might have allowed opportunities to pass by. Either way, today you need to acknowledge and appreciate your achievements, and we, your teachers, also do so. You may find this a bit difficult to believe, but this is the truth. Nothing but the truth, my lords and ladies. The fledglings are now ready to fly, and sky is the limit. Hold true to yourself. Hold on to your value system, which St. Mary's has tried so hard to instill in you, and most importantly, your humanity. It is these qualities which will lead you to and guide you to success. Keep your humor and enthusiasm intact, for it is an essential ingredient of success. But, class of 2014, in moderation and right proportion, at the right time and at the right place. Live a life of integrity. Do not give in to peer pressure to do something you are not. Follow your passion and stay true to yourself. Remember, mediocrity is nobody's goal. And perfection shouldn't either. Because really, nobody can be absolutely perfect. So stick to the 3 P's. Passion, added to persistence, leads to possibility. And possibilities, there are many. My last piece of advice, nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Fall forward, for every failed experiment takes you closer to success. You may be embarrassed, but never, never be discouraged. People would say, maybe you should succeed in life, but I would endorse and feel strongly, I would rather speak differently. I would say, may you chart your own course and invent your own future with the choices you make and the actions you take. The country is going through difficult and unsettling times, but do not forget the indomitable spirit of our nation. We can bounce back. You are the future of the nation. Become the pioneers of change. Make a difference with hard work, perseverance, and some combination of intelligence and luck. March out boldly, seize the opportunities, and meet the challenges head on. Finally, I would say, it is hardest, I know, to say goodbye, but there is a good attached to the bye. So that tells you about the wonderful times you are going to have ahead. A special thank you to Class 12B, though I've been with you for just a year, but it has been a very, very fulfilling and a wonderful experience. Class 12C, more than 1 year, with your quirks and idiosyncrasies and your love and your affection, you have made my 3 years. Thank you so much for all that.
How you bless our lives, Lord, Lord, how you fill the support staff, my dear friends. First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to such an important event. This is the passing out ceremony for the class 12 of this school. I was sitting at the same place probably 18 years back, very apprehensive about what future had in store for me. Very anxious probably about what future had in store for me. And how it has turned out for me has turned out pretty well actually. And primarily, I would probably agree with what Suramya has just said, that we should never be afraid of making mistakes in life, because it's the mistakes in life that teach you how to lead your life through and learn from it. So I have structured my address into primarily two parts. First would be why I left my job at US and came back to be a campaign manager with Aam Aadmi Party. And secondly, what is the message probably I hope you would carry from all the addresses today, and probably my address too. So why did I was doing a pretty well-settled job in United States. I was working as a business development manager with Wipro Technologies, earning good money. Had a well-settled job, had a well-settled family. I have a young kid. But still, there were a lot of things happening around me that led me to take this decision. Now, the primary reasons I categorize into two basic categories. One category is the behavioral things that I understood about us Indians actually, and the other thing is the major events that were happening in India, which led me to this. The behavioral things, I was a proud Indian before going to United States. I still am a proud Indian after coming back actually. But then you get to see a lot of things about India from outside when you are in other country and you're looking at your people there. You get to know about how we somehow have not learned to respect the law, not learned to respect basic hygiene, not learned to respect the social etiquettes, probably smiling at the passerby and acknowledging the presence of a person who's just crossed you by. And there were other major things happening. Major things like the Nirbhaya case that happened in India. And then there was this another great failure where the entire half of the country was under darkness for almost 3 days. It becomes very difficult explaining it to your counterparts, especially people from foreign origin who are not from India, how a country with such brilliant minds could still go through a 3-day period of darkness in such an age. So these are the things. These things actually kept springing a question to me as to what was I doing in US when my country was going through such a phase. As the Imam said, that we are facing tough time in this country. And it is actually a tough time. It's a period of transition. We are a country which is now primarily a young nation which is trying to identify its course. What would it be? So I was there going through these questions that kept coming back to me as to what I was doing, or most of the people who were with me seemed to crib about the things that were happening around us, or why India was not so good. But then, for me, it didn't just stop at cribbing. I had to be a part of this change. I had to somehow change the country where my relatives, my friends, my teachers, my parents were living. That's why I decided to come back to India and then be a part of this campaign for Aam Aadmi Party. I was the campaign manager for Commando Surinder Singh. Commando Surinder Singh has fought in the war in the Taj Hotel attack that happened on 26 November 2008. He himself neutralized 2 terrorists in that attack. And in spite of doing all that for this country, he did not get his due pensions in time. So that reflects a lot on the system we have somehow created in the past 60, 65 years. We have a lot of accomplishments, but then there is a system which is not keeping pace with what we could have achieved with this system. So, not to be part of the cribbing lot, I decided to come back, be a part of this process of change, and we have made a dent into the political system in this country. Now, coming to the message probably of what is the message I'm trying to give you. The message I'm trying to give you is that you should not stop at cribbing about things that are not going right. Probably it might be with your surroundings, with your country, with your colleague, with what is happening with you in your company. You should try to be a part of the change rather than being a part of the lot which is just complaining about change. And it might seem, whatever I've spoken, it might seem that I'm trying to give you a very patriotic message. But it's not just about the patriotism, it's about being a part of the change. And it's also about following your heart. Why I say it's about following your heart or why I say that you should learn from your mistakes is because I have traveled through various organizations, done various kind of roles. I was selling Fevicol when I came out of MBA college, went on to sell dog food. I set up the dog food industry in India, to moving on to selling software in the world. I'm sorry for too many eyes that I'm using, but I'm taking my own example, and that's the best example I could take. That's why I'm saying so many eyes. But then, because of these many changes that I've done, I've learned a lot from these experiences. And the basic thing that I've learned is to follow my heart. I went on to US not actually to earn money, but to have follow my dream of flying a plane. I'm a snowboarder. I've done a lot of things, but following this dream of flying a plane, I could not end up doing it because I'm a diabetic, but it at least opened my eyes to a different set of world for me. It opened my eyes to how India is perceived outside. So following your heart is a very, very important thing. You might make mistakes while following your heart, but it's very important. Patriotism, you can always follow patriotism in your own way. So what we should probably take as a message today is that you need to be patriotic, but you can be patriotic in your own way. You can be patriotic being a singer, you can be patriotic being a dancer, you can be patriotic writing things. But it's very important to follow your heart. It's very important to do what you like. Otherwise, you will end up liking what you do. And trust me, you will not like it. So that's my message. Thanks. Bye.
Class 12 Abhishek Chhatwal.
No, I will not fumble, don't tell me. The hardest part of any friendship is time. It's time to say goodbye. And even though I wish I could make you stay, I know I could let you then. You have things to plan. But life is a journey that needs to be traveled. And I'm certain you'll make it through. I just want you to know and never forget that I surely miss you. So follow your heart and never give up. As dreams and wishes do come true. For I know that someday we'll meet again. So never forget, I'll pray for you. Good morning, fellow St. Marians. Today is a day I had dreamt about all my life. But when it has finally arrived, I wanted time to stop. Yes, I wanted to stop. I am an 18-year-old boy, and in these 18 years of my life, the last 15 years has only been St. Mary's, St. Mary's, and St. Mary's. People say it's their second home. No, it's the place where I am born. Things won't be beautiful anymore. No, not as beautiful as the morning St. Mary's, where we came and observed the empty fields getting filled up with future EPL players, the junior kids hanging on the swings, playing games, and discussing about cartoons like Naruto and all those. Yes, I miss those things. They won't come back. No more. I'm growing old. I'm growing old, everyone is growing old, come on. But my memories will always stay young. As young as the smile on a St. Marian's face when they get to know that the subject teacher is absent. Or they got permission for PT period. Yeah. I would surely miss that. I remember my first day at the school. Yes, I remember my first teacher, Madhuri ma'am. She was very beautiful teacher. But later, there were a series of teachers who helped me to build my character. Jain ma'am, Annie ma'am, Singh ma'am, and the list goes on. My senior school teachers, Jacob sir, Jacob ma'am, Tiwari sir, Anubhav ma'am, Larry ma'am, Kaul ma'am and Roy ma'am. The relation we had with them are much more than the regular student-teacher relationship. It is much stronger than the strongest chemical bond taught by Jacob sir. Jacob sir, I will surely share your 555 jokes with the world. I promise. We found a mother in Jacob ma'am. The scoldings when we were wrong. The appreciation we got when we were right. Thanks for correcting us, ma'am. For non-teaching staff, who are actually the backbone of St. Mary's functioning, they taught us how to get things done. Thank you, Nedra Bhaiya, for getting things at the right place and your suggestions. I will never forget those things. Ram Bhaiya for the photocopies, as Surama was right, and helping us organize things. Durga Bhaiya for his lovely smile and friendly attitude. We found Sachin Tendulkar in him. Okay, fine. I will never forget the fun I had with the science section. Climbing on the trees, me getting stuck on the trees, climbing on the boundaries of the school, the fantastic experiments in the chemistry lab. How can I forget? How can I forget those funny explosions we did? We learned many things. We learned together the food of friends' lunchbox is tastier and healthier than ours. So we had no shame in becoming scavengers. And finally, we would like to talk about my council. Starting from the pranksters of my council, Aditya Joshi and Saurabh Goyal. These people are fantastic managers. And the fun part is they enjoy what they do. Then, how can I leave my 3 colors, 3 house captains? Let's start with Pooja Sharma, who has been a wonderful person and very dedicated to her house. We saw it, Ajanta all the day. Gunjan Sandhani, our blue house captain, a happy-go-lucky person, a great speaker. And Tanvi, my sister, always by my side. Finally, our head girl, Suramya, the most supportive person, who held this indefinite bunch of prefects together. I don't know how. We both learned that getting things done, we need to appreciate each other. People come and go. Today I am giving my farewell speech. Tomorrow, some other head boy will be addressing you people. But we should always remember that we are united by our school, St. Mary's. Life has never been easy for me, but with you people, it went very smooth. Thank you, St. Mary's. Thank you, St. Mary's. It was my pleasure serving you. And this lovely bunch of students, I'll always remember. Stay strong, never give up. Give your best shot. Signing out head boy 2013-2014. फिर मिलेंगे in Bengali. हम याबार मिलो.
Staff and students of St. Mary's School, it gives me great pleasure to thank our chief guest, Mr. Gaurav Tiwari. Sir, you have truly been an inspiration and an example of the strength of patriotism that helped you lead to all this job and money in the US. Importantly, being a part of the change and the most important, to follow your heart. I would also like to thank all the parents who have joined us today. Thank you. I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.